love you, yeah. Hate you when they love you, then they hate you, yeah. Lord.
Alright, what's going on? Trying to get back to normal. Stop that. Stop trying to go back. We talked about that, right? So talk about derealization, panic attacks, depression, all that great stuff. And today we'll talk about driving with panic attacks and derealization. Definitely one of the most challenging things I've ever done in my life, amongst other stuff, while going through it all. So challenging, I almost don't recommend it. And with that being said, I always put my disclaimer out there. I'm not a doctor. Alright, I'm not a doctor. I'm not suggesting you do what I do. I just give you my personal account, testimony, and the facts on what I did do, to be strong and endure it all. So with that being said, because I spent a lot of time focusing on the present tense, and when I say present tense, it's almost like basically there being an apple in front of you, right? You touch it, you taste it. That's what the present tense is all about, finding God through Christ in the present tense. All those things are very important, that's so that you're basically not, you're basically not lost, because that's a serious part of derealization and panic attacks, is that you're lost in your mind, basically. And in addition to that, as far as the panic attacks are concerned, your mind is just basically making up just the most absolute insane things and just be freakish about it, and that's where the fight or flight comes in. So anyways, with that being said, I spent a lot of time just focusing on the present tense, and because I was able to do that, and because that was able to help me to be very external, that's how I was able to learn how to get back on track as far as driving is concerned. You still feel strange and weird, obviously. That's not going to just change overnight. But what I would do is I would drive kind of slow, maybe stay in a slow lane. Maybe I would not. I would try to stay off the highway if I could, depending on what city or town you're in. Maybe I would also go to a big parking lot and just kind of focus on driving and not hitting anything. The thing about it was I never had an accident. I never hit anybody. I never wanted to harm anybody, and I always knew that if something freakish or weird did happen while I was driving, that I would stop driving immediately. So I say try to practice being in the present tense. Practice focusing on what's going on now. So you can get away from the past and get away from all the different things that are going on in your mind, and that helps out tremendously. Like I said, I don't recommend it, because like I said, I'm not a doctor, but if you are going to do it, that's what I would suggest you do, is practice focusing. Because the other side of it is that you don't want to be fearful. A lot of things, because of derealization, make you fearful, because your thoughts, sorry, it got dark, I'm in a tunnel. Your thoughts become reality, your dreams mesh in with your reality. I get it, you know what I mean? So you don't, all the fears, although there's a way to get away from it by being in the present tense, you don't want to be scared, you don't want to be fearful, okay? So with that being said, that is my topic of discussion for right now anyways. Once again, it's derealization, panic attacks, and basically learning how to drive with it all. If you got to talk to yourself while driving, do that. Say, okay, I'm taking a left right here, I'm taking a right here, I'm stopping right here. Like, talk to yourself. That's another very important aspect. I did a lot of talking to myself and answering my own questions. I don't care what you think about me or how crazy you think I am. That's how I was able to be stronger and overcome driving. So that's going to do it for today. We'll talk about something else new on the next edition of Normal, LOL. And that's going to wrap it up, all right? All right, you take care. Have a wonderful day. Talk soon. Bye.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.